Hello and welcome to the Teabag. I'm Opehelia. You meant to go first.
No, I've got a bubble in my throat and it's not budging for nothing. My boobs are going to duck out.
Nearly phlegmed.
Shut up! Stop it!
Bloody hell, you're like Sully on Monsters Inc.
Stop it!
Right. We're not like a mum and dad at parents' evening.
Tell us the bad news, Doctor.
I took a turn as a parents' evening.
I had a teacher that was a doctor. He had a head like a ping pong ball.
Right. Hello and welcome back to the Teabag.
I'm Kitty Scott Claus.
And I'm Opehelia. I'm Opehelia 11.
I'm Moira Rose. And if you like fruit wine, you'll love the taste of
Herb
Sperlinger. His
Herb
dazzling Rioja. Hi. I'm Kitty Scott Claus.
You love this crab apple.
Crab apple.
Oh, David.
As much as they value their bebes. Hi.
We're back.
We're back in action. Sister Abby. No. Sister.
Hey, and we've not spoken since the last series. That's why.
Smoking out. Hello.
Hello and welcome.
I started. I pitched.
Hello and welcome back to the Teabag. We may look a little bit sweaty because we've just filmed.
It's like when Phil and Holly won the VMAs and they went back
the
to
VMAs. They won the Video Music Awards, did they?
They did. It was a great shock to everyone, but they went back into work the next morning and they were off the
Still in their
tip.
frocks.
They are. I don't know where they come from. Oh wow! Hang on, wait, do it again. Blowing. Let us be glad. Let us be grateful.
Still got a bubble in your throat.
Let us rejoice and find our goodness could subdue. It's good to see me, isn't it? No need to respond. That was rhetorical.
Drag Race UK is back this week. It's actually not back.
It's not back. It's the very first one.
I'm feeling love.
And I'm Kitty Scott.
And we're here to give you your weekly dose of tea
bagging
about RuPaul's Drag Race UK. It's
RuPaul's
first.
It's the first series, RuPaul's Drag Race.
That's not the national anthem. God save
You just do like Darth Vader.
No, isn't it?
It's the funeral march.
That's Darth Vader, isn't it?
No,
No,
That's the wedding one.
RuPaul's Drag Race UK happened. Wow.
Love that for you.
Spoiler! First up, they all do the workroom entrances.
Hang on, wait, before that. Oh no, we've done the Meet the Queens, haven't we?
Yeah, we don't need to do that. Bagger's the first
Bagger comes fucking bounding in.
one. I think she looks very nice.
I think she looks great. I love the short hair on Bagger. The Stella, Honeymilk, get it now.
It's quite classy for Bagger, isn't it, really? You can just tell straight off the bat she's going to be funny. With a little yellow coat in a boy VT.
I love that.
Yeah, and then, who's next? Blue. Blue looks beautiful in blue.
Literally,
She's so
I can't get over her. I can't get over the hair, the bloody make I need to poop. It's gone.
She's done it.
She's done it. She's done it.
She's
She's
done
done
it.
it.
I can smell it.
Can you?
She's done it, yeah, you've done it.
No, it's not a poop. It's just a little poop. I had to squeeze it out of my dance belt.
You've got little pebbles in your knickers. Maybe drop the cocoa pops up. Blue looks beautiful, very floral, very blue.
She always looks beautiful.
Very,
But
very
I've got the
nice.
voice, Curtis. I've got the voice.
Right, who is next?
You tell me.
Davina, DDC.
Davina walked in.
I wasn't a fan of that look, were you?
No.
She didn't even have a bright red hair.
I know.
Which I'm not a massive fan of the bright red hair, but that's very on brand.
But if you're going to walk in, I would walk in with like a classic
Yeah.
look.
Like Cheryl's look was classically her.
Yeah.
Blue's look was classically her.
But if I was Davina, I'd walk in with like massive red hair.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not keeping you on.
Yeah.
Then it was Cheryl.
Doesn't she look good with the
She
tassels?
looked lovely with the little tassels. Yeah.
Fringe.
Yeah. Fringe.
She's a fan of the fringe.
She looks
You can catch her in Edinburgh.
something. Are you yawning? What is wrong with you?
No, it's Crystal.
Yes.
Crystal.
Yes.
Oh, she looked beautiful. Her makeup was lovely.
Crystal looks incredible.
And that.
Well, I wasn't a big fan of that.
Oh, I like that.
I'd never pick it off the rack. Well, I don't think it comes off the rack.
There'd be a lot of, there'd be
If
a lot
that
of
was
material.
on me, if that was on me, bloody hell, can you imagine if I get another fucking couple of vinyls?
Then Vinegar comes in. I loved her entrance line.
I
The
do
wig-
think I'm a little bit of a slag. I think I'm a tired.
The wig needed a drink, didn't she?
The wig needed.
She just needed a spritz down. You know when you do water your plants and you're not meant to put that much water in them, so you just give them a spritz. She needed a bit of something. Caressing your leaves.
Well, I need to check it. I watered it earlier. It's got some nice water. I've got plants now.
I think Gothy might have been earlier. I think I've done this in the wrong order, but whatever. Gothy in a that was a lovely tracksuit. That out.
Oh, the colour of that was good. And the hair.
And the fact it was see-through in the hair. She just looked lovely. Like that entrance look. I think that was probably one of the best entrance looks.
Literally, like,
Very strong.
so clean.
I think she could have walked in with a bit more, but she's very beautiful.
What's that noise?
I don't know, I think maybe a neighbour.
No, it really scares me, that does. What if I'm home alone of an evening?
It's your next door neighbour coming home.
Scaredy cat.
Yes.
I've come dressed as her today.
I. Trying to say something nice.
Like, what can we actually say?
that
Makeup was
contour?
very, very harsh.
She's got a brand.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but she's got one.
No, I've had it with her. She, even from one end.
Is she on your list?
Yeah, no. Okay, carry on.
Not for me.
Carry on, not for
I
me.
think we've only got one left.
Dave.
Didn't she look good?
Bloody hell, she looks incredible.
Oh, that red outfit.
Incredible. And then...
RuPaul
And then
comes
no,
in.
RuPaul sends an email through and goes...
A fax.
He sends a fax through. The JPEG of RuPaul.
The Queen's already
Her
has
Royal Majesty.
stoned. That came from within.
And then Ru walks
Ru-
in in a
Hello!
jumpsuit.
And then everyone's like,
And
wow! Wow!
Um,
Wow! Don't you lose it.
Giving a nap, Ophelia.
And then he brings in the Brit crew with
Busby's.
boxer shorts. The least sexy of all the
They've gone to
underwears.
Primark.
Like literally, nah.
And then they do a challenge. Kicking their heads, shitting their heads, loving their
I
heads.
would okay.
And that was a good challenge. It was-
If I walked in and they were like, right, we're going to do an Anne Boleyn themed photo shoot, I would literally like, I've died and gone to heaven. This cannot get any more better. This cannot get any better.
Like that English.
I'm speaking ye olde English, is what they would have said back in the day.
Where would you have had your head?
I wouldn't have done none of that smut that they were doing. Like,
I'd have like held it on a tray, like a platter. Bagger had a good one.
sorry if you can see my tuppence.
Bibs. Kim Woodburn.
Oh my god.
No, man, you're only supposed to wear bloody hair. I think what happened there is she was trying to do the thing like in the Italian Job. Is it the Italian Job?
Yeah.
And Rue didn't get it. Nearly headless? How can you be nearly headless?
Like this.
That would be so...
Oh my god! Nearly headless? How can you be nearly headless?
Scaredy Cat won.
Yep.
That made no sense.
No, like,
No one laughed. Rue didn't laugh. Like, you know how they normally like the ones that they focus on? The ones that get more airtime, the ones that win, the mini challenge or the actual challenge, all that stuff. Scaredy Cat, they kind of sped through Scaredy Cats and they're like, you're the winner.
yeah. Do you know what we've not spoken about? When we were introducing Gothy to come through to the, to like, come on stage, I literally felt like we were at a wedding, like, please be upstanding. Felt Gothy Kendall.
For the bride.
For the bride. Toast to the groom.
So Scaredy won that.
A maverick choice, if you ask me.
I would have probably chosen...
Anyone else? Anyone else?
Now, for your next challenge, you've got to dress like the Queen and the Queen of your hometown.
Right, okay.
So they know automatically they've got it. Would you do Birmingham or London?
No, I would do London. And
Would
I would
you?
do like Soho or like the West End. Oh my god, I could do like a whole Mary Poppins thing because I live near
Bloomsbury
Bloomsbury.
I think I'd do Staffordshire because that's
What
where
would
I'm
you
from.
really
The
do?
Potteries. Crystal was first.
Right, top.
She did London. She had like 2 elements to it. She had the 3-day bender dress, which I thought was quite good, especially because she's quite East London.
I love that. Hairy armpits, hairy chest.
I think that works for her.
Yeah, no, it does. I like.
At least
that
they're
for her.
including diversity.
That's what we want. Diversity in the
Like on
scene.
Britain's Got Talent.
No, yeah, Susan Boyle, Paul Potts. Who was next? Someone look it up.
I'm trying to think who else. Yeah, it was Cheryl.
It was Shez. It was Shez.
The Essex look. No, I recognise that wig.
I recognise that hair as
And I
well.
recognise all the jewellery she wore.
I think she looked great.
Yeah, she did.
I really did love that.
Yeah, with a toilet roll on the shoe. And
Yeah.
then something came down in the ball from the ball ring. I really like the concept of it. I like the horns. I like the ring in the nose. Yeah, it was scared. She came down as a woodpecker.
As a swamp.
Right, someone shouted at us at the screen for saying we didn't really like this. I liked the concept of it. I liked the shoes, how she had the wicker and the little things on it. I liked the Wiltshire nymphy kind of fairy thing. I liked it.
She
I
said
did not like the jacket.
the hair,
No, not
the
that.
make,
No, I didn't like any of that.
bagger,
Amy Winehouse came down. Back to back.
bagger, as Amy Winehouse.
That outfit was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life, but the way she sold it made it work.
Like a shoe in hand. Like what's she have in the other hand? Like
A bottle.
A bottle. When did Blue go?
Nah, maybe. Yeah, because she had the cranes like
The scissor look.
like on the ships. Did they build ships?
Well,
in
I
Ireland?
didn't know. I thought it was a pair of scissors. Do they build ships in Ireland?
No, I think it's like
It was where the Titanic was built and stuff. She
yeah.
said that.
on the docks. It's those like cranes. Vinegar. She was meant to be wearing a tube dress. They said no because it's copyrighted. Blah,
I'd
blah.
love to see that though. Has she still got that?
I think it's probably horrible.
Her makeup wasn't.
Wasn't good, was it?
Uh,
We've got to talk about 20 looks. Jesus Christ. The Vivian. She looked fab.
the Pete
Did
Burns look
Yeah.
that Viv did.
Was camp. She just looked camp. She looked perfect for it. So that was camp.
Davina. In the foam wig.
Oh, that was camp.
That was-
'Cause she was paying homage to a very British thing,
Right.
panto and Yorkshire thing, and she had the
And the
Yeah.
Yorkshire pudding and the trumpet.
gothy in her Mugler blazer with the tiger face.
Oh, camp.
I'm still. Is Leicester like? Is their animal like a tiger or something? Tony the tiger. That's where Frosties were invented, maybe.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're
Oh.
gonna say. Frosties.
Gothy.
Neat.
You look great.
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 I think that was it, wasn't it? The Queen looks. Do, 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 do.
Crystal won this challenge.
Oh, she looks.
Mama.
She looked fabulous. She was at top 2 of the week.
It was almost like Brooklyn Heights, like entrance look.
Yeah, but it was better than that. Cheryl's.
Now,
She looked like the Queen.
but it's the little.
She
things-
didn't have a handbag.
but
She didn't sell it like the Queen.
She held just a hand here.
I just
Vivian's
loved
my
Vivian's.
favourite.
I loved it. It was camp. It was funny. It was the Queen. It was the Queen.
It was so, but it's all in like. She looked incredible anyway, but then it's the way that she sells it on top of that.
Vinegar. Right, don't get me wrong. I thought Vinegar looked beautiful in this outfit. I really did think she looked really stunning.
The
This is
colour-
actually one of my favourite things she's ever worn. It didn't look like the Queen.
Something wrong. Oh my god, bloody brilliant! I love that.
Such a clever idea, and adding the lick me on the back.
Yeah, like
And she sold it with a face as well. Gothy. Now, Gothy had a problem because she had 45 minutes to get from one look to the other, so she didn't have time to put her whole outfit on, apparently. That's what she was saying to us tonight.
yeah.
But even, I quite like the deconstructed Queen thing.
Right, so did I.
Scaredies. I got where she was coming from. Again, I like the concept, but she didn't like the execution, and I feel like that's going to be a running theme.
The thing is, Cheryl's next to Bagger, which was so elevated, which had the bag, which had the shoes. Like Bagger, it was in like.
Bagger was Umbridge, though. Bagger was Dolores Umbridge.
Bagger's lace line in that was.
Oh, it was
so
perfect.
bloody good. Blue.
The £2 coin, I loved it. And apparently she did her makeup with that thing on her head. Like she was like painting round it.
I cannot even.
It's like blind, she started doing blind date with herself.
Oh.
Single back, reveal yourself!
Let's take me out for a start.
Oh yeah.
No like you, no like you.
And I think that was what would have elevated it a little bit more because she would have had that like Christian Dior silhouette of the corset going into that kind of Davina. What's it
Oh!
called? There's something of the Order of the Garter. She looks calm.
It reminds me of Professor McGonagall.
Yeah. and then she sexied it up. I think Crystal should have been in the top. I think she should have won, to be perfectly honest with you. And I love Bagger, but I would not have put her in the top.
Can it only be 3? Can it not be 4?
Yeah, no, it can only be 3.
Okay, then I would have swapped Bagger for Crystal.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't have put Cheryl in the bottom 3, and I'd have put Gothy in the bottom 3, but I'd have put the Vinegar and Scaredy Cat as the bottom 2. Oh, I like the fact that they had it on top.
Merge it all together, make our lives easier.
I think there's going to be something brewing between Cheryl and Viv, because they keep focusing on some little snippy bits,
they do.
little snipey comments.
But also, Shez keeps slipping in with these little snippy comments, don't
Well,
they?
they're using them, aren't they? So I liked that. Oh, Vin broke down, didn't she? She had a cry.
Little cry.
Oh, Vinegar.
Day one? Bloody.
But it's obviously very stressful.
I know, yeah.
Those days are very long. The bottom 2 were Gothy and Vinegar. Cheryl's deemed safe, sent to the back.
Yeah.
Now the lip sync new rules. I think for the first one they should have had like Spice Girls or
Fucking steps.
I was going to say Kylie, but she's not even British. But I feel like we've adopted Kylie as British. I don't know why. I always forget she's Australian.
I love Kylie.
Vinegar had some choice reveals.
Do you know what? I'm all for a reveal.
I'm sorry, Vinegar. I
If
know
you're
you're probably going to
going
watch,
to-
and I think I love you. I think you're a great gal. But please burn that last wig.
No, both of them.
No,
Fucking
but
hell.
the one that looked like a little thatched cottage, that needed to go. She looked like, you know in Alice in Wonderland, when Alice grows out bigger than the house, she eats the things that it makes her grow, and then she's got the thatched cottage as a hair, and she's like this. That's what it looked like.
That's exactly it. I was trying to think for so long what it was. I was like,
Thatched cottage.
But
Very
also-
British. Thatched. Gothy's clearly not. She said she wasn't a performer. I don't think Vinegar crushed her into the ground.
no.
I think she held her own, which is good. She didn't do a Charlie. Come on, Charlie! But Vinegar lives to survive another week. And as much as I love Gothy, and I said this to her, and I don't think it should have been in the bottom 2, I think, seeing as next week's an acting challenge, it's a better job that Vinegar stayed rather than Gothy. Because I think Gothy probably, well, we said to her tonight, and she said she didn't think she should have done very well at an acting challenge. We loved the episode, didn't we, darling?
I am obsessed.
It's so good. It's so funny and so fresh, and has added a real new bit of life.
I would love to see an American audience watch it.
Bless them. I think the Americans are going to need subtitles of quite a few of them. Downton Abbey next week. Downton Krabby.
Downton. You said you never said that was one time, and you said you never.
Downton Krabs. We'll be at the Phoenix Artists Club every week from this week to the last week. We will be there all the time, performing for you, giving our commentary, having lovely guests, all those kinds of things. So please give this video a like, a comment, and subscribe, and a thumbs up. Oh, that's a like, but it's a like. A like is a like. A like for like. We will be back next week. Okay.
I just felt the baby kick.
It's the baby poo.
Yes.
Okay. We will be back next week to give you more weekly dose of tea.
Bagging.
And I have been Opehelia Love.
I think he's got Claus.
And in the meantime, keep teabagging.
Da 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 da.
Woo! That's in the end. She needs to go and poo now.
Yeah, really badly.